Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are doing great at your home places. Uh, now we have to move further in our syllabus. Since we had left at user-defined functions when we have attended last class, so I will continue from there. For your convenience, I'm telling you, we are using Dave C++. You can see over here, this is Dave C++. I'm using Dave C++. If it is not installed on your system, you can install it from internet, and we'll perform all the programming over here. I will make you understand all the concepts in it. We'll start user define functions. We have learned about function declaration, function definition, and function. I've told you about these concepts in the class as well. Even then, I'm repeating somewhat over here for your reference so that you can continue easily. User defined function, first of all, we need to declare the function first, and for that we need to write return type. This is its syntax. I'll tell you syntax first. This is return type, then function name, and then list of arguments. Then we need to put semicolon. This is the syntax for function declaration. Okay. Now, how to write function call. First, I will give you its example. Like you have a function sum, void sum int comma int. This is the example of function declaration, where void means return type, which means it will not return anything. Sum means the function which we are going to perform, and then there will be two arguments, int and int, of type integer. We can add two numbers of type integer. It is referring to type. Now next, function call. Syntax is, we'll just mention sum and then names of both the arguments, like a comma, right, a comma b, when we put semicolon, and then function definition, in which we have to mention all the things. Function definition, in which we perform all the calculation, int a comma int b, then there will be set of braces. In Dave, you can see when I put one brace, another brace appears automatically. And in these braces, in this block, we will mention the complete code for referring the, for computing the sum of two numbers. Fine. Now I will write the complete program for that so that you can understand properly. Initially, we need to include header files. str.h hash include only.h, then name, then you need to write you need to declare the variables, and then function declaration is required. Function, you need to mention here its name, sum int comma int semicolon. Thereafter we need to input the variables, scanf. Then we need to call the function. This function declaration, and this is function. Now we need to specify definition of the function void sum int x int y. Now we'll perform now we have written the complete program. I'm specifying these are called function. This is called function definition, and whatever I'm mentioning with these two forward slashes, this is called comment. That means this statement is specified for function declaration, this is specified for function definition, and this is specified for function call. This is function declaration, call, and definition. Now this is a complete program. Now I will run it. Before executing it, we need to save it first. So I can save it either by clicking on file, then save. I can choose, initially I will choose a folder where I wish to save my programs. I have chosen this folder. I will write my program over here. I will place in this file. And then execute, compile. Since there are no errors, so we can run the program now. Execute, run. You can also use function keys F9 and F10 for compiling and executing the program. Now I will click on run. If you want to perform both compile and run, then you can press F11 or you can click over here. Now this screen will appear. It is asking for two numbers, enter A and B. So I will give the values 12 and 3. The answer should be 15. See, the answer is 15. It appears on the screen. Now I will close the output screen. See, the answer was written like this. If I write here sum is equal to %dz, then it will display with proper manner. First we need to compile it, then we will execute it. 12, 3, sum is equal to 15. This is how we are getting the answers. Now it is in proper manner. So this is basic of functions which I had already told you in the last lecture. Now we will continue further. Now we'll